If you're looking for a custom ROM for your phone, let's assume your phone can only get to Android 15 officially or unofficially, and then you decide to try to see what Android 16 has to offer. But unfortunately, well, you can't get it. I assure you that this ROM called HorizonDroid is the right fit for you. There's a surprise I have for you some part later in the video that you are actually going to like. Now, HorizonDroid is the kind of custom ROM that you use, especially like I said, if you cannot get the perks of Android 16 on your phone. Now, this is one of those ROMs that are just good and stable and you are actually going to love. Now, it comes with Google Apps installed, so you don't have to worry. It even comes with this fancy looking Dolby Atmos. Yes, fancy indeed. Another thing, like I said, it is based off of Android 15. Now, this ROM is stable. I've been using it for a couple of days now and I actually enjoy it. And guess what the surprise is? Quick tiles, baby. Android 16 quick tiles on Android 15. Who would have seen that coming? I was actually surprised the first time I actually saw it though, because I was not expecting it. Now this ROM is very good. Yeah, I think I keep saying that over and over, but once you use it, you won't actually know until you use it. But I can assure you, it's available for a lot of devices. This is a Mi device, Joe used to be precise, and it's right there. And it says, welcome to HorizonDroid. Now let's check out some interesting things and bits about this ROM. Now, this ROM is not one of those that has a lot of customizations like that, I can assure you. Now, if you go to Horizon Labs, you'll see a couple of things there. Okay, for example, quick settings. Now, usually on a lot of custom ROMs, you see a lot of things. Quick settings being one of them, well, hefty. Even the status bar icons, when you get there, you even see a status bar custom settings that you can do, but it's not as heavy as a lot of them that you know. Okay, now if you move on to something like themes, it's just small too, like you saw. You can even choose whatever search bar style that you want. It's up to you. Even your screen of animation is most definitely up to you. Now for notifications, you get your edge light. You even get compacts where you can even kind of like see your notifications at the very top like that. Now moving on, if you check down, you see lock screen settings. Nothing special, even miscellaneous. This way you have some of the goodies. Okay, you scroll up, you see a couple of things there. I even had to turn on unlock higher FPS in games. Who doesn't want that? Game space, your traditional settings for game space. Nothing special whatsoever. Now let's move on to something like the camera. There are a couple of custom ROMs that their cameras are not working, so let's check this one out. Okay, this one camera seems to be decent. Okay, it's on scan right now. Okay, so yeah, good. So let's move on to camera. Now, the camera quality is actually decent, to be honest, because I've taken a couple of photos, but I'll take one with you now so you see it. It's actually quite decent. Now, moving on to video. Video is also decent. Decent rather. You get up to 4K, 30 FPS. 1080, 60 FPS. So yeah, you're good to go in the camera department. Just don't expect some astrophotography style, something like that. Anyway, so as with me doing as usual, I like to check out the sounds. I don't want a kind of fancy situation going on here. Well, that tracks. Now let's check out the fingerprint. Obviously, you have to make sure that you have something very, very fast. Now, it's not the fastest, but it is good. You can use it and you're happy. So there's nothing there for you to worry about. Don't worry. You're in good hands. I can definitely assure you of that. Now, there's something else that I want us to check though. You see, most times we have to switch between dark mode and light mode, and sometimes we use battery saver. But this is actually quite quick. Switching battery saver on, battery saver off, quite quick. Let me show you the one for light mode and dark mode. Even switching between light mode and dark mode is actually good. So if you think you can use this custom ROM, Android 16 perks and Android 15, then I promise you, this ROM is for you.